This Cricket Buzz Unplugged, Adam Collins, and I'm thrilled to have England superstar Joe Root with me here in the brand new spanking kit you're wearing here. It's like we're in 992 all over again. What a belter.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I think it looks very smart. That's probably one of my favourite kits that we've had in this format. And I think one of the best things about it is in terms of World Cup, we've never been a side that's gone on and won it, but it's a 92 side as successful as we've been in recent past in 50 over cricket. And brings back a lot of good memories for the nation. So hopefully that we can capture that in this kit, if you like, and go one step further.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a World Cup that people do return to time and time again. Your favourites for the tournament, and rightly so. It feels like it's a tag that sits well with this England side. You're not trying to push it onto someone else. You're happy to say that due to the game, the way you've played the game in the last 12 to 18 months, or even the last 3 or 4 years, that you deserve to be favourites.
Yeah, we've worked hard for that tag. We don't want to give it anyone else. We spent 4 years, and Morgs and Trevor in particular spent 4 years building this side up and getting it to where it is. And I think we should really embrace that. We've earned the right to be favourites going into the tournament. If anything, it's a great compliment. It should give us huge amounts of confidence because it means that we're playing good cricket. Come off a very strong series against Pakistan, and we're in our own conditions. So, of course, we're going to have to continue that. Nothing's going to be given to us. Sides are going to want to turn up and knock over England in the backyard. And again, that should be a very exciting prospect. It's an exciting time.
It's hard to think of a better lead-up, really, too, isn't it? I mean, you've just annihilated Pakistan. Almost every batter in your lineup's made bulk runs. Go back a year or two, there was still some discombobulation in the 11. It wasn't even certain that maybe even you would play as the premier test batsman in the side, but in one-day cricket there was some speculation over your own spot, which you've shut the door on that. It must feel really good going in with such a settled batting lineup, which you all are firing at the same time. Yeah,
but again, that comes down to the trust and belief that Owen and Trevor instilled in this group of players a long time ago. Some guys got very good long run in the side when things weren't working for them. And they've been paid back for that trust, and that now seeing the benefits of it. Guys like Jason, who was in and out of the squad during that Champions Trophy, I've never seen him bat as well as I have done in the last couple of weeks. So it's really pleasing to see, and it's really pleasing to see it's not just an 11, it's a squad. It's a group of players that can interchange as it has done in these last 5 games. Had a number of different combinations, and they've all been successful, which again I think is a really important factor going into a major tournament. So we have prepared well, and we're playing some really strong cricket. We're not relying on just chasing or just setting. We've proven that we're very well equipped to do well in this tournament, but we've got to do it when it counts. We've got to deal with the pressure well at certain times. But we should be very happy where we are. There's not any other England team that's been in this position going into a major tournament, so it's very good.
I asked Owen Morgan about this a couple of weeks ago, the idea that this team could have a bad day, but it wouldn't destroy you. That is to say, you've had days when you've been bowled out cheaply, but you've come back the next time and batted with exactly the same positive intent and aggression. Is that how you're approaching this, that your fearless brand of cricket can be sustainable the whole way through a long competitive tournament?
Yeah, absolutely is. And look back in the last 4 years, and I can't really remember a time when we lost 2 on the bounce. None stick out in the mind anyway, and I think that is testament. We have had some terrible days and some really poor performances, but we've bounced back straight away, and we've learned from our mistakes. We feel like we have grown a lot, that we haven't just sort of said, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll just forget about it." We've actually seen it for what it is, and then tweaked it, made it better, and worked our way around it. And I think that's why we're probably ahead of where we thought we would be coming into this World Cup, and why we are where we are, and have so many guys playing as well as we have.
And on the other side of the equation, you bring a guy like Jofra Archer into the mix at the last minute. He bowls so quick, so effortless, such a talented individual. You also get access to him during the Ashes series to the side your skipper against Australia. What a joy.
He is a very exciting young prospect, isn't he? He's proven that in the domestic tournaments he's been involved in. Some of the match-winning performances in high-pressure environment like an IPL, Big Bash, Playing for Sussex as well. He's performed over a good period of time now, and fitted very much straight into this England team, in this one-day team, and looked very much someone that can cause trouble and do some special things with the ball in hand. So it's an exciting time. It'd be interesting to see how the next couple of weeks unfold, what impact he has in these 2 warm-up games, for example, if given the opportunity. And I think it's very important that we've got to remember that he's a young guy that's not played a huge amount of international cricket, and yes, he will affect games in a positive way, and yes, he has a chance of winning games on his own, but he's not someone that's played 100 one-dayers like Liam Plunkett might have, or like Owen's obviously coming on the verge of 200 games. Me and Joss play 130 games. There's a lot of experience in there. It might take him a little bit longer to get to certain points, and he might not get it right straight away, but he does offer something different, and he will do things that others won't be able to.
Lastly, Joe, I mean, you're a very senior player in this side, of course. You're captaining the Test team. You've been in the side for a long time. This will be one of the first major opportunities this team has to really cut through with the broader public. A lot of your cricket's played behind a paywall, obviously. This is a big opportunity for England cricket. Do you sense that within the dressing room, that you have the chance to really inspire not only people who love our sport, but maybe people who've never really engaged with it before?
Absolutely. I think it's a really good opportunity, as you say. I look back at being 14 years old, being ill on the last day of the Oval Test match, watching KP get 100. And I'll never forget that whole series. The amount of people that never watched cricket for me at school before, or that were there for that parade afterwards. The way that the country came together and really got behind that England team was very inspirational. And we've got a very unique opportunity to play a World Cup and Ashes in the same summer, and to do something very special in both counts, both formats. And I think it's really important that we recognise that. We try and do everything we can to improve the game of cricket in this country, and really, just by, I think the best way of doing it is by doing things exactly as we have done, playing the same manner, play the same amount of exuberance and fun that we do, enjoy each other's company, and show everyone, how much we love the game and how much fun it is to be a part of, and make it a really enjoyable spectacle, which, when we're at our best, I like to think that we do.
Beautifully said, Joe Root, the start of a huge summer for England cricket. Thanks so much for joining Cricket Buzz.
Cheers, thank you.